Very good morning to one and all. Myself, R. Rajadityan. I am here to present my work on modeling attack and efficient countermeasure on interpost puff. I completely work this project under my mentor, Dr. N. Nallanandakumar. Outline of this project looks like introduction, puff concept, modeling attack, analyzing of modeling attack on A puff, XA puff, XOR arbitrary puff, and I puff, interpost puff. Result comparison, countermeasure technique for I puff, conclusion. Puff concepts. So puff stands for a physical unclonable function to extract the unique nature of the chip due to manufacture process variation. So the response in unique nature of a chip, it is similar to like biometric thumb for a human. Example, like if you take an SRAM puff, there will be a two cross coupled inverters. Due to manufacture process variation, the strength of the two inverters may be varies. So that will use it to generate zeros and ones for a unique nature of the chip. So depending upon the implementation style, you have seen like strong puff and weak puff. So strong puff have large number of challenge response pair. So weak puff have small challenge response pair. So strong puff can be used for device authentication and identification. Example, like arbitrary based puff. So weak puff can be used for like a key generation and seed for PRNG. Example, SRAM puff or puff. Our contribution in this paper, like we have showed the iPuff design as analyzed using ML and DL based modeling attack by varying the switching element of APuff and arbitrary chain of XAPuff. We have proposed the two efficient countermeasure to resist the iPuff from modeling attack. Modeling attack, like you can see like the challenge and the response pair. CRPs has collected from the target puff that has been splitted into training CRPs and testing CRPs. So the training CRPs used to give a learning algorithm, given to learning algorithm to train the algorithm. So learning algorithm is like DL or ML algorithm. So after completing a training, so the testing CRPs is used to test the learning model. Here, like a testing, same set of challenge is given to target puff and same challenge is given to learning model. Now you will get both response. So comparing the results of those response, you can justify your accuracy of your model. Next, like modeling attack on arbitrary puff. So arbitrary puff looks like n number of switching elements. If you need like n number of switching element and it is followed by a arbitrary puff, clock may be enabled. So like if you need a 64-bit challenge arbitrary puff, you have a 64-bit switching element followed by a flip-flop. So now you are enabling the clock signal, so that enabled signal 1 is propagated through the two paths in the switching element. So there should be a manufacture process variation in this switching element due to manufacture process variation. So there will be a minute delay in between the two paths. So that has been captured by a flip-flop to generate random zeros and ones. So like we have implemented this arbitrary puff in FPGA for 64-bit combination and collected the CRPs using MATLAB interface. So we have chosen the model like LR and DL learning model. So we have splitted that data set into training data set and testing data set. So we have trained using training CRPs and tested using testing CRPs. Then we have obtained like 70% of accuracy. So in order to improve the accuracy of the modeling, we have used like a linear adaptive delay model. So that is like you are converting a challenge into a future vector form. So using this equation, we are converting this challenge into a future vector form. Now the same process is repeated. So we have obtained like 100% accuracy. So arbitrary puff is modeled successfully. So to overcome this problem, many arbitrary based puff is proposed. So those proposed modeling arbitrary based puff is successful with the help of future vectors. Here Now you can see like here a parity vectors play a significant role to model a puff. So we should alter the internal structure of arbitrary puff to prevent the modeling. By the literature we have noticed that the arbitrary puff can be implemented in two ways. So we in upcoming slides we have discussed this A puff 1 and A puff 2 to design an interposed puff and its analyzing for LL, LR and DL. Next you can see like A puff 1. A puff 1, if you see here, the output of these mux is given to 0th position of first mux and 0th position of second mux. If you see here, this output of this mux is given to first 1th position of first mux and 1st position of second mux. So if you close look into this design, you can see like only one signal is propagated through this mux. So instead of two signals. So when coming to A puff 2, so here you can see like the output of this mux is given to 0th position of the first mux and the 1th position of the second mux. Similarly, you can see here this output of this mux is given to 1th position of the first mux and 0th position of this mux. So if you close looker into this puff design, so two signal is propagated with small delay in the depending upon the challenge bit. So next slide, here we want to analyze this A puff 1 and A puff 2 using LR and DL. So we have implemented this A puff 1 and A puff 2 for 64-bit combination and collected 1 lakh CRPs. So we have splitted the CRPs for training and the testing case. So we have obtained like a prediction rate around 100% for A puff 1 and 78% for A puff 2 using LR. So in DL case, deep learning algorithm on AF case, like we have obtained like 100% for A puff 1 and 98.96% for A puff 2. So next, like we want to construct an XOR arbitrary puff using that A puff 1 and A puff 2. So we can see like what is the functionality of XOR arbitrary puff. So XOR arbitrary is nothing but instantiation of arbitrary puff, multiple instances of arbitrary puff followed by XOR gate. So we have implemented that XOR arbitrary puff using A puff 1 and A puff 2 in an FPGA and collected 1 lakh CRPs and analyzed using LR and DL. So in LR case, we have slightly altered the mathematical model to train the model. Then in DL case, we have converted into future vector form and then given to a deep learning model. So if you see here, like prediction rate of a XAF of designed by is higher than the XAF of 2 design. So moreover, if you increase that XOR operations, for 7 XOR operation it will almost near 50%. So from this you can say computing an XAF of using A puff 2 is getting a better results. Next, like your objective is to analyze the interposed puff. So the construction of interposed puff, like you have upper layer and the lower layer. So on upper layer you have like suppose your objective is to design 64-bit or puff. Like in upper layer you have 64-bit arbitrary XOR arbitrary puff. In lower layer you have 65-bit XOR arbitrary puff. So 64-bit challenge is given to XOR A puff and the corresponding response is given to challenge of a 65-bit XOR A puff at the intermediate position. So you will get some random response. So we have analyzed this interposed puff using XAF puff 1 and XAF 2 and implemented in FPGA and we have collected 1 lakh CRPs. So that 1 lakh CRPs is split into training and testing dataset and analyzed using LR and the DL model. So using LR for IPuff using XAF puff 1, we have obtained results around 80%. Where IPuff using XAF 2, we have obtained around 68% results. So then when go to deep learning result, we have convert that same procedure, like convert challenge into a future vector form. So here now we have obtained like for XAF of 1, we got a 90.30 percentage. For IPOF 2 using XAPOF 2 we obtained like 64 percentage. Next, like we have showed the comparison table. So like a modeling accuracy of IPOF and its components. So here you can see like arbitrary POF, XOR arbitrary POF, IPOF using APOF 1 and APOF 2 combination. So here we have listed the consumption of area consumption, then LR results and DL results. So if you see here, using a APOF 2 and the computing XAPOF and the interpose POF is a better solution to prevent modeling attack. So in literature you can see like IPOF 4,4 IPOF has been modeled successfully. So further if you increase that increase the size like 5,5, so your area has been worked. That may be not a better solution for lightweight protocols. So further we have analyzed that IPOF 1 and IPOF 2 with different type of obfuscation techniques. Like a countermeasure 1, like we have used the obfuscation technique at the lower layer of the challenge bits. So we have used the obfuscation lower of the IPOF 1 and IPOF 2 and analyzed using ML and DL. So result has been discussed in table 2. Next, like a countermeasure 2, like we have used the LFSR concept. Like for every external challenge there should be one internal challenge with the help of polynomial X and the n-bit reconfigurable LFSR. So here we are randomly obfuscating those internal challenge to generate the challenge. So that challenge is given to challenge for an interpose POF, and we have implemented this in FPGA. Correspondingly we have collected the CRPs. So the countermeasure 1 and the countermeasure 2 as implemented for IPOF 1 and IPOF 2 design and collected 1 lakh CRPs and analyzed using LR and DL model. So you can see like we have listed the area of slice occupied for this 4 combination, and this DL and LR results are around 60 percentage. So if you see, if you compare this with 5,5 IPOF, area consumption for this is countermeasure technique consume very less area. So this may be a better resilient for modeling attack instead of increasing the size of the interpose POF. Finally, we can say like in this paper we have demonstrated successful ML and DL based modeling attack for IPOF by varying the switching element of APOF 1 and arbitrary chain in the XAPOF. Like moreover, our experiment result shows that the proposed countermeasure technique is resilient to IPOF design from the ML and DL based modeling attack. So further we can say like it consumes very less area, so this is very suitable for lightweight security device. In future we will investigate that bias of an IPOF can assist to a modeling attack. Thank you.